Winter? What the heck? I have two? Seriously? Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. This is normally me and my husband Justin's vlog channel, but occasionally I will do a sit down video here and there on here, and today is one of those here and there days. I'm actually thinking of doing a sit down video on the days that I don't vlog, because usually we'll vlog 2 days and take a day off, vlog 2 days, take a day off, but maybe on the days that I take off, I'll do a sit down video. Let me know what you guys think of that. But today I'm doing a Q&A. I went on Twitter, I tweeted out for you guys to use the hashtag Ask Rochelle to send me your questions, and I'm going to try and answer as many as I can to the best of my abilities. I know I'm not going to be able to get to everyone's, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to try and answer as many as I can, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you. If you're wondering why I'm holding my laptop, I don't know where my phone is, so I'm reading the questions off of Twitter on my computer. But the first question is, ask Rochelle, what are your favorite companies for baby Emma? So if you guys don't know, I'm currently 25 weeks pregnant. You can't tell, but I am with my rainbow baby. I'm so excited. So I obviously have not raised a baby yet, but I have worked at preschools and in nurseries and stuff, so I have some experience with like companies and whatnot. But I'm actually a really big fan of smaller companies, like Instagram companies. I think that they make such cute stuff and they're so underrated. There are some like big companies that I really like baby clothes from, but most of the ones I like are small. So to name maybe 3 for you guys, one of them is called Loved Baby. They make really sweet organic onesies. They're so cute, and they're pretty like plain, but they're very classy feeling and looking, and they're amazing. So I love Loved Baby. Oh, I love Breyer Handmade. They make baby bonnets, which I think are so cute. I cannot wait to put a little bonnet on Emma. I think they're so cute. You little tie them underneath their chin. I really like them. And then last but not least, another like kind of like head company, if that makes sense, is topknots.co, and they're little top knot hats for the baby. It looks like this. That's the only way I could describe it. Little top knot hats for babies, and they're really cute. They have, I think, sizes 0 months through 24 maybe, or even bigger. I think they make adult sizes. I don't know. They're so cute. I kind of want to get matching ones for us when she's here. So those are my top 3 right now favorite baby companies. Are you guys ever going to do a meetup? I would love to meet you in person. You're the best. I love you. Oh, you're so sweet. We don't have any meetups planned at this time. Oh, my phone. We don't have any meetups planned at this time, but we will be attending VidCon, which is in June, I think, next month. Oh my gosh, it's coming so quick. We will be at VidCon in June, and we are really hoping to meet some of you guys there. If you guys are going to be going, let us know in the comments, because we are so excited not to just hang out with you guys, but with other YouTubers. I think it's going to be such a fun experience. So if you see us there, you can kind of do a little mini meet and greet there maybe, but we don't have anything planned right now. Would you do one of those little cool baby bump castings when you're a little bigger? I think I know what she's talking about. It's when you, with your bump when you're like 39 or 38 weeks, you kind of like cast your belly, and then it makes like a mold of your body from like, I think it's here down. I don't think that's something I'm gonna do. I just don't know what I would do with it. I wouldn't want to hang it in the nursery, but I take so many pictures because I'm a photographer. I just love having photos, and I get them taken a lot, and I take them a lot. So I have plenty of memories of being pregnant. I have all these vlogs as well. So I don't think I need the casting, but I think it's a cool idea if you guys decide to do it. I think it's a wonderful idea. How do you think Bo and Mr. will react to Emma? Love you guys. So Bo and Mr. are my pets. Now, this is Bo. He's a dog. He, I think, is gonna do very well because I babysit my nephew here and there. My older nephew, he does great with, and then I babysat for the first time my younger nephew, who's a couple months old, a few months back. At the time, I think he was only 2 months old, and Bo did so well with him. He didn't jump up on anything that day. He didn't jump on Christian. He was very gentle. He just wanted to sniff him and lick him. So I really think he's gonna do well. We have kind of a game plan for when we're in the hospital about bringing things home that smell like Emma to him so he can get used to her scent. But I'm really not worried about it. He is a hyper dog. But I think he listens really well when we're also not filming about like staying off of stuff and doing things that he's supposed to do and not supposed to do. So I'm not worried about him. Mr. I'm not worried about either. He's our cat. He's over there just chilling. He's been around my nephew also and had no issues. So yeah, I'm not really worried. How do you and Justin plan on telling or introducing Emma about Bryn? She has a strong mama. That's sweet. So Bryn was our first daughter who was stillborn, and obviously was a huge part of our lives, is a huge part of our lives. For us, I don't think that necessarily it's going to be about introducing Bryn to Emma. Our goal and our hope is that Emma will always know who Bryn was from the youngest of ages, where she can understand what we're saying about, oh, you have a big sister in heaven. We're just going to ingrain that into her so she always is aware of it. She always knows and is reminded of her big sister. Yeah, I just think that that's something, it's kind of similar to our approach would have been with adoption, just kind of always letting them know, so it's always around, not just like springing it on her someday. I would want her to grow up knowing that rather than just surprise her someday with that big of a piece of information. What is a tradition that your mom did with you that you guys are excited to start with Emma, or any new tradition? My family didn't have too many traditions. I mean, we had a few here and there, but nothing that I really like can pinpoint like, oh, I want to do that. But I think we have a few fun ideas in mind. I know like Christmas pajamas for us was always a big deal, opening pajamas on Christmas Eve and doing stuff like that. But I'm really excited to come up with new traditions, but I haven't really thought too much of those yet. I think that they'll kind of come to us when she's here and we start to think about what we want to do with her and our future children as well. But we're really excited about coming up with our own traditions. I know like we're a huge like outdoorsy family, so we want to go camping and stuff like that, which we both did growing up a lot. So I guess I don't know if that's a tradition, but we want to do stuff like that too. So we're really excited about that. How did you adjust to the military life when you married Justin? Just recently got engaged and need some advice. So Justin and I actually started dating before he joined the military. So for us, it was just a simple flow. It wasn't like I started dating someone in the military and all of a sudden I was like, this is crazy. I kind of eased into it with him. Like we basically joined the military together, if that makes sense, because we were dating when he even enlisted. And so we were dating when we were 17, he enlisted when he was 17, and he left a couple months after. I think it's hard. I don't think it's for everybody, but I know that if your heart is set on it, then you can do it. That's the main thing. I think a lot of people always ask me like, how did you do it? And I think it's just, if you love someone enough, you just figure it out and you do it. But it is hard, and there's gonna be days where you're like, this is the worst. I don't like being apart from you, but it eventually works out. And we are actually almost done with our military life and we are so excited. But it was such an amazing ride for us, so many amazing opportunities, and we would not take it back at all. No, we don't regret it for a second. Do you have any vacation planned for after Emma is born? Where do you want to go? We do. We actually have 2 vacations planned, or in the process of planning them. One of them I think you guys already know about. It is going to be going to Kauai. We were gonna go this month for our baby moon, but it's just not financially responsible right now. So instead we're saving up for when she's born. We're planning on going in hopefully January or February time. That's our favorite time to go anyways. It's the least crowded, the weather is still amazing. So yeah, we're hoping to go maybe January or February time with her, and she'll be about 5 or 6 months old. So that's really exciting. And then a couple months after that, we are planning an international trip. So that's gonna be huge. We're gonna be going with Justin's parents. So it won't be just us 3, but it'll be 5 of us, maybe even more if Justin's sister can come. But we're really excited about that one. That one we've been planning for a while, and that one we're gonna keep a surprise for when it comes because it is so exciting. But I did tweet, or I think I asked you guys on Instagram the other day to make your guesses because we're gonna start planning that this month. Are you scared to be a first-time mom? I'm not scared to be a mom per se. I'm very scared for labor, but that's just given the loss we went through. I think I just have some trauma that I need to deal with. But I'm not scared to be a first-time mom. If anything, I feel like I've been waiting my whole life to be a first-time mom. I've wanted to be a mom as long as I can remember. That's what I wanted to be when I grew up, when kids asked me and everything. So I'm not scared. I know that there are some things I'm scared of, like them being colicky or something. I don't know, just worrying about that kind of stuff. But not like the actual fear of like raising her. I'm ecstatic about that opportunity. But I think everyone has fears being a mom, and mine are the same as anyone other parent getting ready for that new stage of life. Oh, this is a question everyone's been asking actually, which is, are you going to be uploading a birth vlog for Emma, or are you going to keep it private and personal? So our plan is to do a birth vlog. We're not exactly sure how it's gonna go. I'm pretty sure some hospitals in our area do not allow cameras, and if I have to have an emergency C-section, I know we can't film. I don't think they let you record in the birthing room, but we're gonna work it out to the best of our abilities. We're gonna want to share that day with you guys. But yeah, it might be a few days late. We might like upload like the day before, the day of, and the first day all into one vlog, but I don't know. It just kind of depends on how that all goes. But there are some moments we're probably not gonna film and we're just gonna keep like maybe her first cry and stuff, but I don't know. I will update you guys. As soon as we know more information about that, we get a tour of the hospital and stuff, they can probably give us a little bit more information about like filming in the hospital. How do you respond when people ask if Emma is your first? I actually just had this conversation with Justin the other day because there was 2 people in one day who saw me walking around and asking if it was my first time pregnant. And with one person, I kind of brushed it off and said yes. And with another person, I said no. So I think it depends on the situation, and you can kind of read people and what they maybe, I don't know how to describe this. The first person I talked to, it was very nonchalant, like there was no conversation going with it. There was no point in me kind of going into this really long story and probably kind of just making them bummed out. But the second person I was sitting with for a good half hour talking to, and I felt comfortable enough to share that this is actually our second. So I think it just depends on the situation. Some days I'm up for it and some days I'm not up for it. And I think that's okay. I think every lost parent deals with it differently. But like I said, Emma will always know, and I don't think I need to explain that to everybody, but there are opportunities where I do, and I just read the situation on what I think is the best response at that time. I hope that answers that well, but everyone's different, so everyone probably has a different answer to that question if you are a lost parent. Do you guys want any more kids? I know you guys did IVF, so it's harder. We do, we want more kids. We have a lot more frozen embryos still, so we have a lot more chances to be parents again. I have no idea when we plan on doing another embryo transfer. All I can focus on in the moment is this current pregnancy and getting Emma out safely. And I think that I won't even be able to think about having another child until she is here safely in the world. I know a lot of people wanna know like how many kids do you wanna have total? And the thing is, like, after losing one, I just am not picky. Like, I would be happy with Emma and I would be happy with 5 more, you know? Like, I'm not strict on what I want gender-wise even. Like, I don't care. We could have all girls and I would not care. Justin would not care because we've been through so much at this point that we feel lucky enough to have just Emma right now and we don't worry about the future. We would like to have more kids for sure. We have frozen embryos that we want to use, but right now that's kind of at the back of our minds, and right now at the front of our minds is just getting Emma out safely and loving her and giving her all the attention that she deserves. There was a few questions that are asking about my dad and if he has passed away or what is kind of that relationship. I don't talk about my dad a lot on my channel, and the main reason for that is because it's not just my story to share. The story of my dad involves me, my sister, and my mom, and him. So I don't want to share all this information. I don't want to share too much information because it's not really all of my information to share. But I can share basically that my dad decided at a young age that other things in his life were more important to him than staying with our family, and he chose those things over us. And that sounds really harsh, but it's the truth, and he knows it and we know it. And I have talked to him here and there. I have not seen him in over 10 years, nor do I plan to, and I think he knows that as well. But yeah, it's just a complicated situation, and I very much forgive him for everything he's done, but that doesn't mean that I want him to be a part of my life, nor do I want him to be a part of Emma's life, or he's never even met Justin, so part of Justin's life or anything like that. The last time I really had a conversation with him, I invited him to our wedding and he declined. So that's just kind of the way it is, and I'm not really sad about it anymore. It's more just like, this is my life and I'm pushing through, and there are more important things right now than to be upset over something that there's nothing I can do about with him. I wish him happiness, but I do not wish necessarily for him to be a part of my life because he lost that opportunity when he decided that many, many years ago. My last question is gonna be, do you have a homecoming outfit picked out for Emma? So like her coming home outfit. I don't yet. I have a lot of ideas of what I want, but I don't have like a specific homecoming outfit picked out for her yet. I'm pretty basic, so I'll probably just do like a white onesie with some cute little bonnet or hat and a swaddle. I don't know, I'm pretty boring. But that's our Q&A for today. I'm so sorry about this guy. He is so annoying when I'm trying to film, but then if I lock him out, he just whines at the door, and I don't know what's more annoying, so I apologize for the dog. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you again in our next vlog tomorrow. Bye.